Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all acknowledgement, honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Haracha HaKodash, who giveth us forth his servant strength and power to move mountains, and who will deliver us, Lord willing, from the hour of temptation. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us his truth. And shalom unto you, hopeful, sincere like members, and 1/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians that truly believe that Yahweh is, and that he exists, and that Yahweh Shai is the deliverer and will deliver you. Shalom unto you. It's the brother Ibaje from the Los Angeles GMS camp, and we're currently teaching in the San Fernando Valley. The specific location that you could come out at is Ventura. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying unto you. Hopefully let members out there. So we're going to go right into it. You know, the chariot of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. Now, Esau, you know, from time to time, he runs into a chariot. And the chariot of Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, so-called UFOs, which are vehicles of the Lord, they tend to just pretty much show Esau that it is nothing for the Lord to deal with your military. Your military is nothing. All right? If your ultimate weapon, these dogfighters, these fast jets that have missiles on them, can't do nothing against the chariot, and it's not even in war mode, when the Lord comes back, Esau, you're through. All right? Now, I put this up because I wanted to play this video. And you have a lot of people in the Air Force that have had encounters with what they will call the so-called UFO, little beams, little flying objects. And they're mesmerized by the fact that they possessed in this world the ultimate fighting machine for the air, and yet the chariots just toys with them. All right, so here we go.
On November 14th, 2000.
Sir, two good guys against two bad.
The pilots are contacted by radar operators on the Princeton, but aren't told why.
So we start heading out.
The senior pilot and the leader.
Project as small as a baseball, at an altitude of 80,000 feet, but the jets are flying blind.
We tried to see what was out there, which is difficult when you know what you're looking for. It's even harder when you don't know what you're looking for.
So it goes down 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, gets all the way down. They get to a point where they can't separate us from the blimp. They call it merge plot, which means you're in the same space as whatever you're looking for, and you got to start looking outside because the radar can't help you anymore.
Then far below in the water, they see what looks like a plane crash or a submerging submarine. But the weapons officer in the rear seat of Fravors' jet spots something else.
I hear, "Hey, Skipper, do you see?" And as he's saying that, I noticed the tic-tac.
So these chariots, they could shrink, they could resize. But when Yahweh Shem Shai comes back, them chariots ain't gonna be no tic-tac size. Alright? They're gonna be right in Esau's face, full size. And Yahweh Shai is coming back with the fathership. Alright? A chariot so big, it's going to cover the earth. All right? So I have to post that for Esau, you know, in his punk ass censorship.
In that, I noticed the tic-tac. It's white, it has no wings, it has no rotors. I go, "Holy, what is that?" And he goes, "I don't know."
According to this leaked summary of the incident, contact was made here, 30 miles off the coast, 70 miles south of the U.S.-Mexico border.
Similar to if you threw a ping pong ball in the middle of the clock. And we start to kind of orbit, because now we're going to watch this thing. We start a right-hand turn, and we're going from a clock code. The object is in the middle of the clock, and we're at 6 o'clock, and we're driving around the circle. So we get to about 9 o'clock, and it's just still doing its little erratic thing, kind of moving around this disturbance in the water. And I go, hey, I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go down there. As we're coming down nice and easy, we get to about the 12 o'clock position, and all of a sudden it goes, whoop, and it kind of turns, and now it's mirroring us, and it starts coming up. We're like, okay, now it knows we're here.
It seemed to be aware, and it seems to recognize him.
It goes from basically just almost a hover into a pretty aggressive climb up to our altitude, so there's a bit of fear, because now you're out there dealing with something that you have no idea what it is. It's actually reacting to what we're doing. Kind of pull a nose, to where he's going to be, and he's coming up. He just rapidly accelerates beyond anything that I've ever seen. Crosses my nose, and it's gone. And I'm like, whoa.
The Tic Tac appears to have vanished. But as the jets streak towards a prearranged rendezvous location, known as the Cap Point, the radio chatter becomes frantic.
The controller from the Princeton comes up right as we're doing all this and says, hey, sir, you're not going to believe this. He goes, but that thing is at your Cap Point.
According to Fravor, the Tic Tac accelerated from a standing position and flew approximately 60 miles in under a minute, as fast as 3,700 miles an hour. How did the Tic Tac know the pilot's Cap Point? And how did it accelerate so quickly?
You got something that can accelerate and disappear and then show up 60 miles away. Kind of in awe a little bit, because you go, whoa, we don't have that. And I'm talking, we're flying one of the premier airplanes on the planet. What was this? There was a capability out there. Don't know where it's from. Not saying it's from outer space, but not saying it's from here either.
It's from the heavenly realm. Yahweh Shem Yahushai vehicles and the angelic force, the army of the Lord, the angels are in them. All right, Proverbs 3:33. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. And that's talking about the chariots. It is a curse onto Esau's kingdom. All right, because those vehicles, once the Lord return, they're not gonna come in no playful spirit, no messing with the pilots. No, they're coming to kill. All right. But he blessed the habitation of the just. So they're always in the house of the wicked. They're always here. And Esau can't hide them no more. All right? They're always popping up. There's too many sightings. And Esau knows not to go after them. That's why you see chariots just hovering in the sky, and Esau don't even bother to try and approach them. Because he already know. All right? He already know, man. He already know he's not even capable of even capturing or shooting down one of the chariots. All right? Zechariah chapter 5 verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. People don't understand what they call tic tacs, what they call a ball of light, ball of fire, this shining bright light. What they will call unidentified aircraft or flying object is really a chariot of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or chariots. All right, they come in any shapes, form, or size. All right, they could give off the appearance of a square, a rectangle, a triangle. All right? A creature-looking one. All right? A beam of light. All right? A fireball. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. Now, did he really see a flying roll? No. He seen a chariot of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right? And he's describing to the best of how it looked to him. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 20 cubits. All right? So he's seen a not too big sized chariot, but a good, sized chariot. About 30 feet long and 15 feet wide. So he was able to see a good sized chariot with detail. And then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. So it's not just in Esau's lands that it'll pop up. It'll pop up everywhere. All right? And it's a curse, which if you go into that word, it means damn. And you go deeper, it means damnation. Because them chariots are going to bring hell to the world. All right? What do you think Yahushua is coming back to do? He's taking crowns. He's coming back to conquer. All right? And that's why these chariots, these vehicles of Yahweh Shemel Shai, are a curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off. As on this side, according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side, according to it. All right? Those ain't no regular, those are war vehicles. All right? Just like Esau's dog fighters, them jets, no matter how stealthy and updated they are or cloaked or whatever devices, they're not even compared to the chariots. All right? Them chariots are chariots of war. All right? Yahweh Shemel Shai vehicles are vehicles of war. All right? That's why they got laser beams on them. That's why they could shoot out laser beams. All right? They spiritual vehicles. And let's go to let me actually go to Zechariah and see if I find a precept. Because Esau is the one that stole this land, stolen the Lord's people. He's just a damn thief. All right, the thief of the earth. So we're going to go there and we're going to find the precept that goes with that, which is Exodus. All right, because these people, everybody's like, why are those? What are they for? What are they here? Who are they? All right, when they come back, when Yahushua comes to the earth, and the rest, and like it says, he cometh with clouds. When Yahushua comes in battle formation with the angelic force, like it tells you in Jude, they're coming to war. All right? War against Esau, the so-called white man, and the rest of these heathens. All right? He that stealeth a man and selleth him, if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And you have stolen a nation of people, you so-called white people. All right? You have stolen a nation of people. And you have stolen their lands. All right, you've stolen their identity. And you have the nerve to create something called anti-theft. You fucking devil. And sell it to him. And that's what we were sold on action blocks. He stole us from our homes. He stole us from the west coast of Africa. All right? And sold us You know, Atlantic trade slave. I mean, slave trade, Salakia. Or if he be found in his hand, and we will be found in your hand, he shall surely be put to death. All right? And that the person that's going to be putting people to death, or putting you damn devils to death, is Yahweh Shai. When he comes back and pull you out of rulership. All right? But the elites, they're going to be slaves for 1,000 years. And for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. All right? And I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. All right? See that? That's the chariot. Them chariots ain't no normal vehicle. Just like how Esau's dogfighters, them jets are a weaponized vehicle, so are the chariots. And you see the levels. The left hand with his technology, his jets and all that shit. Like the Lord says, the Egyptians are men, and our gods, his chariots, flesh, and not spirit. There's a difference. There's levels. And the right hand is way above. All right? And soon the Lord will invade this biatch. And y'all ain't got no chance, man. It says, Habakkuk 3:16, and when I heard, my belly trembled, my lips quivered at the voice. Rottenness entered into my bones. And I tremble in myself, that I may rest in the day of trouble. When he cometh up unto the people, he will invade them with his troops. So Esau, you're going to be invaded. Hey, it's going to be the ultimate invasion. If you can't do nothing against a chariot that shrunk itself to the size of a tic tac, according to you, how much more are you going to do against the chariot when they actually come in their full size? All right? When Yahweh Shai comes with that fathership and the angelic force, what are you going to do? Nothing. We're going to get to Michael versus you. Jude 1:14, and Enoch also the seventh from Adam prophesied of these, saying, see, the end was already declared from the very beginning. Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints to execute judgment upon all. So them chariots, when Yahushua returned with the angelical army, the angels, in the more vehicles, which you will call so-called UFO, ain't gonna be no talking. They're coming to bring judgment, to execute judgment upon all. He ain't gonna have a chariot playing around with Esau's jet fighter. No. Alright? And to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches, which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Alright? The Lord's going to convince these people by judging them. Now let's go to Michael. Beast. Give me a second. Here we go. It's right here. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth, kings, and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. All right, so their army, they're gonna have the jets. They're gonna have missiles. They're gonna use everything to fight against the Lord. But guess what? They stand no chance. All right, and America is supposed to be one of the top militaries in the world. And the chariot of Yahweh Shemel Shai made them look silly. Made them look like little kids. Made them look like they had their chariots as paper planes. Alright? And that horse is the Abba ship Yahweh Shai is going to sit on. And against his army. Alright? You versus the Lord. All these NATO, EU, and all these damn heathens versus Yahweh Shemel Shai and his army. The ultimate battle. Alright? The battle for the world. And guess what? Yahweh Shai is gonna win. Yeah. Here it is. Revelations 12:7. And there was war in heaven. Michael, the top angel, the archangel, all right, the commanding forces of Yahweh Shemel Shai's military under Yahweh Shai, and his angels fought against the dragon. All right, NATO. And the dragon fought and his angels. That's EU. All right. So there's going to be when the Lord returns, they're going to try to fight against the Lord. Now check this out. It's not going to end well for men, because Yahweh Shai is not going to meet thee as a man. And Yahweh Shai ain't going to come in no fleshly vehicle. He coming in the Abba ship. Alright? Let me see if I have any notes right here. Alright, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Yahweh Shemel Shai is about to win. Easy win for the Lord. All right? And you're going to be taken out of power, you damn devils. All right? The Lord's going to destroy your military and take you out of power. Because once you destroy the military, once you destroy all these nations, the NATO and EU, you lost. If you beat the army, who rules now? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? And that's what's going to happen. And I saw, and behold, a white horse. White represents pure. And horse represents power. All right? The Lord's chariot is going to emit the ultimate power. All right? So much energy and force is going to be coming from Yahweh Shem Yahushai's chariot. All right? And he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him. And he went forth conquering and to conquer. All right? That's what the Lord is coming to do. He's coming to fulfill Yahweh's conquest, like it tells you. I'm going to show you. Let me see. Corinthians 15. Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to Yahweh. So Yahushai is going to fulfill the will of Yahweh, which is like the scripture says, that will be done on heaven as it is in earth. All right? So Yahushai is going to conquer all these nations on Yahweh's orders. Even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. For he must reign till he had put all enemies under his feet. So Yahushua ain't coming to play no games. He's coming to conquer, crush the enemies. They need to be crushed. He's coming to kill them all. All right? For he must reign till he had put all enemies under his feet. And Yahushua is coming to put the fear of, like they say, the fear of God in people. All right? He's about to make all these mighty armies look like nothing. All right? And the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Death itself and Esau, the so-called white man. All right? Because when Yahushua comes back, he ain't no more dying. For he had put all things under his feet. When he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted, which did put all things under him. When all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that Yahweh may be all in all. All right, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is gonna be made all in all things now. All right, the world is gonna fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai and know his name again and know his power and have everything submitted unto him. Because this world is out of fucking chaos, man. Yeah, nobody fear Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. All right? All of that is going to change, man, when Yahushai comes back. He's going to submit all things to the Father and then submit himself to Yahweh. And then Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai already gave him everything. And everything is going to submit unto him. Because that's order. And then Lord willing unto us, because we're joint heirs. You know, the tabernacles of David. But Lord willing, this was edifying, you know, a quick lesson. Going into Yahushai coming back. And, you know, the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. And if Esau can't even handle a chariot, not even in war mode, how is he going to handle when Yahushai comes back in war? Yahushai is coming, Yahweh is a man of war. And Yahushai is the image of Yahweh. So he's a man of war too. And we're the image of Yahushai. We're a man of war. So what do you think the Lord is coming back to do? He's coming to wage war on the world. I did not come to send peace, but a sword. What do you do with a sword? You pierce, you wound, you put to death. All right, this world is about to find out, man. Hey, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Shalom.